Hello and welcome back everyone, I'm Day-Glo Buffalo and this is Let's Play Deus Ex Human Revolution, the Director's Cut. When we last left off, we had just talked to the private investigator that had looked into our past, and he had gotten roughed up by some goons who were now going after his storage unit where he had put all our case files. And the storage unit is right around the corner here, and we can see in the radar that the goons are standing in front of the storage unit. And actually, something I wanted to take a look at is not this, but... No, not this. Where was it? Stealth enhancer, last known location marker, no. Radar system, yes, I wanted to upgrade the radar system since we have 11 praxis kits. Alright, so now we should have... Yep, we have greater range on our radar. Anyway, so let's carefully move up on these guys.
Of course he is. I know Mr. Gray is landing tonight. We're working on it, yeah. Listen, believe me, we tried. The old man proved resilient. We left someone behind to watch him. If we need, we can go back, but I'm not sure how much more he can take. That's why we need Smith. We tried that already. Look, he can't get the safe open. That's why if you could, send Smith down. Right. Thank you, sir. Now we'll contact you as soon as we have the information.
So he ominously said Mr. Duh, and then corrected himself to Mr. Gray. So, wonder who that could be. Maybe Hugh Darrow that he was talking to? Or about? Anyway, so then I was thinking we'd have to sneak up on this guy to take him out. But, you know, actually, very helpfully, if we wait a moment longer, he walks right over to us. And we can just knock his lights out. And we got a pocket secretary, Stevens. I'm forwarding you a copy of Mr. Gray's travel itinerary. It's imperative you extract the information concerning his interests with the utmost discretion. We can't afford to tip off the target, or Seraph. I trust you'll exercise due diligence on this matter, and be done before Mr. Gray reaches Detroit. So, Wimbledon Bridge House, 1 Hartfield Road, Wimbledon, London Southwest 19, date booked. Booked by, we don't have any of that information, but it's basically Singapore to Prague, Prague to London, London to Detroit. P.S. If you need anything, you know where to reach me. Okay, so next up, we've got those two goons standing by the lit barrel. Because the other one is standing inside the storage unit, but he's facing away from us. Now, the first time I tried to move up on them directly, but they're standing too far apart, and one of them sees us. So what we can do is go up here and just basically take the long way around. Up down here. And coming at them from this side is a lot better. Well, apart from some clipping issues, this went just fine. He's got nothing, and he's also got nothing. And then the last guy is standing in there. Now we'll just have to wait a moment for a battery to recharge. And then we can take him out. Alright, that's all the goons taken care of. And now we can look in to the safe. And it's a level 5 hack, so that's going to be fun. Okay, well, best thing to do is go for the diagnostic subroutine. Can we be fast enough? No, we can't. Let's try again. That's better.
Access granted.
And 500 XP, and we're in. So let's see, we have some money. 50 credits is not much. Got some photographs and an ebook. Fire destroys White Helix Labs, Twisted Cedar, Michigan. At 4:36 a.m. on July 18th, firefighters were called to White Helix Labs to fight an early morning blaze. By the time they arrived, the main building was already engulfed in flames. General Manager Michael Barris could not be reached for comment, but a pre-recorded message had been left on White Helix Labs' toll-free line, stating that nobody is believed to have been hurt in the fire. That message was later removed when firefighters began pulling bodies from the wreckage. The recovery operations are currently ongoing, Fire Chief Minnie Hawkins told reporters, but also stated that the circumstances behind the blaze are very suspicious. White Helix Labs, a subsidiary of VersaLife, is a bioresearch firm studying childhood genetic diseases. So, wasn't that where our parents worked? So there's nothing else in here but this computer, which is luckily only a level 3 hack.
Access granted.
And 350 bucks. Okay, so found Adam Jansen's Psych evaluation. This is an email we already got from Seraph. So this one too, here's a nugget gleamed off the PC of Human's bow or X-bow. Yeah, sample's nothing short of groundbreaking. We've already seen that. And a friend of GNU Labs. Yep, we already had this. This is the only email that is different. Or better, that is new. Radford, I strongly advise you not to... Wait. No, actually, it's not this one. It's the next one. Here we go. New lead, Michelle Walters. Hey B, got a tip for you on the case you're working. There's a woman named Michelle Walters. She worked in that lab you mentioned, White Helix. She was a nurse and good friends with the Jensens, particularly Arthur. She's living in Detroit now on Brooklyn Court. There's just one problem. According to my initial probes, she's senile. But you've always had a way with the ladies. Maybe you can coax some information from her. V. Alright, so that was the Michelle that Radford was referring to. Why can't we move this way? We were blocked by a box. Oh no! So, since we're already here, we're right next to the police well, right next to. We're close to the police station. Let's check out the guy that wants to blow up the police station.
One of those hooligans stole my purse.
So let's grab this. Who moved it back from our last visit here? And we can get over here. And now, this is the alley that we're supposed to check out. But there's nothing much here. So, we have to go down into the sewers. And here we are in the sewers again. And actually here's a wall we can break through that we didn't notice earlier because we didn't have the upgrade. We can also hear the ominous beeping of some explosives around the corner. So let's see. Got a pocket secretary over here. Sergeant Mitchell, I think it's high time we had another surprise desk inspection on the patrol floor. Here are the computer logins and passwords. Blah, 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 that we don't need. Oh. Bethke Sterling, Ellison, Ballard, P. Dick, Rick Deckard, William Gibson. Well, except for Deckard, and I'm not sure about Cadigan and Champagne, but the others are all authors. So, tranquilizer darts. We got plenty of those. So let's take this one. So, you wrote, "Excuse me, sir, but are you freaking serious? You really want me to bury all those files in the goddamn sewers? You can't be serious. Is that what you guys mean when you say that this guy has a sealed record?" Danny Winchester, On the Move Incorporated. Yes, Mr. Winchester, I am serious. We pay you to move stuff around, not give your opinion on civic administration. These case files are what we call cold cases, and we have tons of those. Truth is, they would never be investigated anyway, let alone be solved. We're barely able to deal with current crimes, for Christ's sake. We take the space that's available to us, that's all. And use the sewer entrance near the morgue. We don't want to make a scene. Code is 2599. Okay, and we also got a book that we have to move closer to pick up. The sleepwalking world, wake up! The Illuminati are the secret masters of the planet. Imagine an ancient secret society with a global reach and a plan of unparalleled scope for the future of humanity. Imagine a power group known only as the Illuminati, who have worked from the shadows to control the course of the world for hundreds of years. This is not fiction, this is fact. The Illuminati are forever hidden behind cat's paws and double blinds, and they seek to manipulate the globe through the exploitation of prominent organizations. Despite what they say, the United Nations, the World Bank, and the European Union were all originally created as vehicles to further the ambitions of the Illuminati, and all remain under its control. The Illuminati aims to bring about a world peace by replacing sovereign nations with an Illuminati-run one-world government. They want control of us all. Alright. More importantly, explosives. We have to disarm them, and we have to sneak up on them very carefully. Okay, that's one taken care of. There's one on the wall here. And one behind here. And another one behind here. One behind there. And I think also one behind here. Yes. Come on. All right. Okay, so the explosives on this side are taken care of. Then we have a gun turret over here. So we could pick it up and turn it towards the wall where it wouldn't bother us. Or we can move along here. Whoops. And run into a wall. But go around it and we can come over here. And there's the security terminal. Now the question is the guy is patrolling over there, and the first time that I tried to hack the computer, he actually saw me from back there. So I'm turning around. Oh, there he is. So, once he turns around, we can hack undisturbed. Come on. There's nothing to see here. All right. So, it's level 4. It's a little bit hairy. Luckily, these are all low-level nodes.
Access granted.
All right, we're in, 250 bucks, and we disable the gun turrets. And now we can move up on his position. He apparently doesn't notice that his guns are offline. Now we can sneak up on him and take him out. Good night, Mr. White. That was his name, right? We got a pocket secretary off of him. Rise up, brothers and sisters. The state's grip may be tightening around people's necks, but it can't choke everyone. The gang war in Day-Glo is being provoked by the government to distract people from the nuclear silos they're building below our feet. FEMA is the new intelligence wing of the Department of Defense, but I'm about to repay them. Oh yes. I've liberated explosives for the cause. Join me and help strike a blow against the government and their neo-fascist foot soldiers. Together, we can reshape this once great nation. Alright, so here's the bomb. Again, a level 4 hack. At least this guy seems to know what he's doing. Because all the plot-sensitive hacks and the main plots are all level 1 hacks.
Access granted.
And another 250 bucks. And the bomb is offline. So let's quickly climb up here, because he reactivated the electric field down for the sewer. Not that it really makes any difference, since we don't have to get into the water anyway. Alright, so... Oh, I was wondering why we couldn't jump. Of course, the ceiling is really low. So we can head back outside. We already read everything there was to read in there. And we have to get back to Nikki to hand the mission in. But we're not going to take the quick route through the subway station. Come on. Jansen, you can do this. All right. Instead, we're gonna walk back the way we came through Brooklyn Court, because on our way we can pay a visit to Michelle. Actually, I was thinking... No, we can go to Nikki first, because we can hit up Michelle Walters on our way to Sandoval.
Sorry, but we've diverted all the trams. There are no more coming to this station.
They tripped me from behind and stripped me of my purse.
Were there any witnesses?
Yeah.
Okay, so at least now we can run faster and longer.
I thought the police overreacted.
Yeah. As soon as that one guy...
I guess the demonstration is behind that wall back there. What was I saying? Yes, we can run faster and longer. And then another set of augmentations we might want to invest in is a bunch that gives us silent walking, maybe even silent running, and silent landing when we jump. So that could be a couple of praxis kits well spent. Anyway, well, no, that's just coffee. I was hoping for alcohol. Need more alcohol. I'm only 173 health.
I really appreciate you helping us out, Adam, but we're running out of time. We gotta find White before he blows something up.
We're in the clear. I left White unconscious in the sewers under the precinct.
Thank God. The chief finally took me seriously and is sending some men to help out. We'll take it from here.
Great. Anything else?
Yeah, like we talked about. Here's your cut of the Deadpool bounty. I threw in a little something extra for bringing him in alive. It's good to know you're still one of the good guys, Jansen.
By the way, Nikki, White's bomb wasn't even explosive. It was a gas bomb. I managed to disable it, but you might want to get a disposal team down there to do a proper sweep and clean.
Ah, shit! I totally forgot about that. I'll get EOD on it right away. Last thing we need are more casualties. Man, I'm sure glad I bumped into you tonight. You're gonna have to let me buy you a pint down at Maggie's sometime. If I hang around you long enough, maybe some of that famous Jansen swagger will rub off on me.
Yeah, we'll do that sometime. Take care of yourself, Nikki.
Nora 92 to Central. Come in, Central. Over.
Nora 92, this is Central. Over.
That code 10 I called in earlier. It's actually gas ordnance. We need EOD down there for cleanup, stat. Tell first response to keep their hands off, and we should quarantine the block just to be sure. Over.
10-4, Nora 92. Thanks for the heads up. Stand by for updates. Central out.
Okay, and that's it for this mission. So, now we can head back to Brooklyn Court to talk to Michelle Walters, right. And then we'll go after Isaiah Sandoval. And actually, if I'm not mistaken, Nikki gave us a silencer that we have no use for, so since we're just coming by here...
What's your pleasure, friend?
We can sell it. So... Oh, here it is. Well, 250 bucks. It's not bad.
You should tell all your friends. Just not the cops.
All right. So, where does Michelle? Michelle lives here. We already came here once. I think we were only sightseeing, though. Seeing what apartments we could break into. So, let's see. Ah, here is Michelle's apartment. Oh, actually, one thing I wanted to do is quest. Take a look at these pictures. A collection of pictures from your childhood. I see.
Did I leave my door open? Wait, you're not from Rolling Mills. You're too handsome to be from Rolling Mills.
No, I'm not. Mrs. Michelle Walters, is it? My name's Adam Jansen.
No. You much too old to be him. You must be from Rolling Mills. And please, it's Miss Walters.
Brent Radford sent me. Do you remember him? He's a detective.
Yes, lovely gentleman. He still has my photos of Adam when he was a baby. Oh, could you be a dear and fetch them for me? I forgot who has them, though.
Well, we have them now, so we can give them to her.
Are these the photographs?
Oh, yes, yes. Thank you. I haven't seen Adam Jansen in such a long time. Forever, it seems. Such a happy baby.
Alright, so we could use pheromones on her, but she didn't really register much of anything. So let's see if we can get something more out of her.
Miss Walters, can you tell me about the boy in those photos?
The boy in those photos? Adam. Tragic, really, what happened to his parents. His real parents.
His real parents?
They died in that fire. Horrible, really. I was there. At least those other cribs were empty. I only had to save Adam.
Mrs. Walters, I really need you to focus. What are you talking about?
Why, I already told that nice detective all this already. About the experiments and the fire at White Helix Labs. We knew Adam was special. That's why his parents started the fire, so they didn't do the same thing to the next batch of babies.
So Adam's real parents were trying to protect him. But from what?
Why, from the conspiracy, of course. But I've said too much. Would you be a dear now and go fetch my dinner?
Still not much of a reading.
Miss Walters, please. I know it was a while ago, and remembering all the details might be hard, but do you think you can try and focus for a minute? What did you tell the detective?
Well, Mr. Radford and I spoke about many, many things. But don't you have meals to deliver? And where is my dinner?
So I guess we'll have to go with the pheromones. I think, didn't she show up as Beta at the very beginning? So, I don't know, let's try with the appeasement.
I would love to hear more about the boy in those photographs.
Such a polite and handsome young man. It'll be my pleasure. The boy in the photo, Adam. Jansen was never really his last name, you know. We only gave that to him after the fire.
Fire?
At White Helix Lab. That's where Adam's real parents worked. At least I think they were his parents. All those babies, the gene therapy they went through. But Adam, oh, Adam was special.
Special? How?
He survived what they did to those babies. He was one of a kind. Then, when we heard they were going to use him to inoculate the next batch of infants...
Wait, what were they doing to the babies?
I wish I could remember. I was just part of a nursing staff. But Adam's parents, they started the fire. Yes, I remember that. They asked me to hide Adam. Then they started the fire. Poor things. They never got out in time.
So they started a fire at White Helix Labs. And you hid me.
No, not you, dear. Adam Jansen. Or at least I think that was his name. Well, I gave him to the Jensens to raise. They were a lovely couple.
Miss Walters, Adam's real parents, who were they?
I'm sorry. What were we talking about? Oh, when are them Rolling Mills people gonna get here with my dinner?
Okay, well, that's about as much information as we can get out of her. So we might as well leave.
Thank you for your time, Miss Walters.
Oh, before I forget, if you see Adam, could you please give him this? It's for all the birthdays and Christmases I've missed. I've been saving them.
Yeah, I don't think we really need to take money from her.
You've done enough for him, Mrs. Walters. I'm sure he'd want you to keep the money.
So nice of you. Like Mr. Radford and Adam. You know, they called him a genetic marvel. He was ahead of his time. They was hoping to tear out so much from his DNA, but we stopped him. Oh, yes, we did.
Tearing out from our DNA. That does not sound comfortable at all, or pleasant, or anything.
Pritchard, I need you to assign a temporary security detail to an apartment on Brooklyn Court until I can figure out a more permanent solution. The woman's name is Walters, Michelle Walters.
Security detail? What the hell, Jansen? Who is this woman?
She's family, but she's vulnerable. I'll explain later. Just do this for me, please. And not a word to Sarif. Can I trust you on this, Pritchard?
Christ, Jansen. All right. I'll do it. But there better be a damn good reason for this.
There is. I'll fill you in next time I see you. But right now I need to get back to work. And Pritchard, thanks.
Yeah.
We just landed on a fence. Yep. My God, Adam has perfect balance. I thought for a second we landed in a tree, but no, we're on top of a fence. He could have been a gymnast.
Tell the difference between the truth and their lies.
Okay, so now we're heading back towards our place, even though we're not going to our place. But Isaiah Sandoval lives pretty much right across the street from us, over here.
Right.
So, we'll go up to his apartment next, but we will do that in the next part. So, for now, thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like or a comment below, subscribe to stay up to date, and I will see you in the next part. So until then, have a good one.